WB Discovery has a lot of debt, so they're splitting the company in two. How does this work? What happens with the debt? Well, that's the exact genius of this move, because by offsetting more debt into the split, and obviously each one still having debt, they believe that each one will be able to pay it off sooner by focusing on different aspects of the business. So WB Discovery, as it stands right now, is still $38-ish billion in debt. It's a lot of money that they got to pay back, and all the money that they make that's profit is not really profit that goes into their pocket. It's profit to pay off debt. So what we found out due to an update from people involved with this whole split, and specifically from the Hollywood Reporter talking to the two people involved with the split, David Zaslav, of course, taking over film and HBO streaming, while the other side is going to take off all the linear networks, which of course is TV and everything. We learned that some of the debt will be a part of the whole HBO version or films division, but a giant chunk of the debt is going to linear networks, aka the TV, the news, and all that. And essentially, what they're aiming to do is offset the debt in a faster way. So the best way I can explain this is streaming makes little money. Films, when they hit, make money. But to get into the net positive, they're going to need to take off the debt. So what's happening is that the film and streaming side is going to take on less of what they need to pay back during the split, in hopes of paying it off faster to become more profitable quicker, while the TV networks are taking on more debt. Now, why this is important is that TV, in the old way, and what they're trying to get back to, makes profits quick by just having commercials and ads, and that's important. For example, in its heyday, when the CW DC shows were running, concurrent with the DCEU, per year, the CW shows were making $1 billion worth of profit for WB, while the films were struggling to make $100 million, because TV ads, commercials, and all that pay quick. So they're offsetting, and we don't know what percentage. It could be 30 to films, 70 to linear networks in debt to pay it off quicker, so both can hopefully become more profitable. Now, what does this mean for down the road? Well, for down the road, it means that we could be looking at a more net positive for all of WB. And I'm just including in a broad WB everything. But it's all in putting out good products. If they put out a couple films that fail, that debt is not getting paid off. And then, again, we're in WB's up for sale territory. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will. And if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.